YouTube? It's your boy AJ back with another video. Today's video we're gonna be talking about Safuu. And a lot of the news has been hitting the internet, man, the past few days. We're gonna talk about this AMA that was really huge, which showed that, to me, watching this AMA, it really demonstrated how, like other REIT-based tokens can potentially work together to include Safuu. So I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna play a little snippet for you guys right now. All right, so let's get into it.
Look, the one thing I've always said is Safuu, even though we've got some element of a technological company, we're a marketing company first and foremost, all right? And that's what we're doing well and have always done well. And most of that, if not all of that, has come from my strategies in place, whether or not you agree or disagree with the amount of wallets we've airdropped to, or the FUD that's kind of out there. All that is good kind of stuff. Like the negative FUD that I first created on purpose before prior to release has done well for the community. There was, if you recall, when we launched on Pink Sale, there was a bunch of not FUD, but I suppose a narrative in the market to say, okay, well, I wasn't part of the project, okay, and that it was somebody.
Yeah, that shit that Brian Legend just said is some real shit. I mean, not many CEOs or not many people can pull that off to intentionally create negative FUD to draw attention to a protocol. So I feel like that was really bullish. And dude, why change anything, man? What you're doing is working. And when I watched this AMA, I listened to what David and people had to say. It's like, you should change this, you should do this. I'm like, dude, he created a narrative. So and it's working. And that's what it is. Like when you're in sales, man, you want to manage the conversation. You want to create the narrative. That's your job. So Brian is that exactly that. He's a sales guy. He's creating a narrative. When you call someone, you don't let them manage the conversation. You manage the conversation. He managed the narrative. He intentionally created the FUD to get the outcome that he wanted. And the outcome is that Safuu is still sustainable. So it is what it is. So let's continue with this video.
Else, and that created a lot of animosity and a lot of hype about what Safuu was. And then I came out literally a day after that and said, okay, well, yes, I am here, and everyone loved it, and we sold out on Pink Sale.
Oh yeah, one more thing, man. They was giving Snowy hell for this shit because she was concealing this identity and kept saying, no, our CEO is not Brian Legend. But I respect her though, man. But it was just crazy situation.
Like 56 seconds, which is unheard of, right? So whether or not you believe that it's the right thing to do, or I've got a different way of marketing altogether. But on your question there, I'm definitely not going to sit on the sidelines. I will definitely be the one front leading any marketing kind of campaign or efforts. So I'm not going to be hiring another CEO in my place or anything like that. I'll always be.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I meant more like just not being as prolific as a figure of Safuu and allowing Safuu branding to take hold. Once you've got to that point, your branding will speak for itself, I assume, at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you're totally right there. So I suppose, yeah, once we grow and we've got a much bigger, capital sitting in the bank that we can hire huge marketing firms to do all that work for us, then yes, that's the end game. And the blockchain is started that. But I'll still be there as the face of the brand, but I probably won't have as much influence as what the whole kind of marketing behind it has potentially. We'll just have to see how that works.
As far as Titan, I saw someone post the Titan and the Safuu X thing. As far as Titan goes, Orbital is our DEX, and we just take that to different chains. So if someone's gonna put a chain up that we can monetize, then we will be there. And I think that is the kind of the overall goal for Titan and Orbital is to be everywhere and be seen everywhere.
Brian,
I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. So what Golden just said brings a lot of confidence to investors everywhere, whether it's Safuu, whether it's Titano, whether it's just Titan. Because basically what they're saying is they have something that's transferable from one blockchain to the next, which is huge because you got to think about all the rebase tokens out there. So what if like everybody collaborate together and decide like, hey, they're the leader. We got to acknowledge that they're the leader in rebase tokens and they have a blockchain. So why not just engage with them and build on their blockchain? Everybody wins. I mean, because right now we see that Safuu has been trending at least in the top 10 on DEX tools for a while. Man, no other rebase token out there has even come close, regardless of how much marketing they put out there. I mean, it's just insane. You gotta give credit when credit is due. I mean, it's easy to hate on something, but you gotta get credit. And speaking of hate, I mean, I think about when people be hating, it's like they hate on Tesla. I feel like Tesla is like the most hated car on the road for some reason. Maybe because it just looks so innocent and timid by the body language. I don't know what it is, but I hear people talking all the time. I can't stand on Tesla because I just don't like the way it look. Don't have no sound. It just looks weird. I'm like, okay, well, fucking stop looking at the damn car, man. You know, look at the road ahead of you. You ain't gotta look out the side of the mirror or anything. Like, fuck it. It's just like some people just have that in their heart. You know, I just want to hate on it because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hate on him because he's him, type of deal. Get the fuck out of here with that. All right, let's talk about price. Refresh. All right, so we're floating at 15.15. It ain't bad. I mean, we went up to 16.21. We knew it was gonna come back down. It's crazy price action today. Long as volume out there. Look at that volume, man. Just look at it. Come on, dude. You gotta think about this volume. Like, that's a lot of volume, and it ain't even affect the price by much. I mean, catch Safuu probably like 2 months ago. We had that much volume, man. Our price would have went down by $200. And it kind of did when it hit its all-time high. You know, we didn't have enough volume, you know, in the market. So people sold off at 300. I think it went down to like 120, 140-ish. I don't know, but it took a big dip. But one thing I care about is this. I care about the consistency we've been having. So I think, let me go. I think it's been since June 6th that we've been maintaining consistency after this drop. So you look at right here, we had this big drop on the 6th from 17-ish. Then we dropped all the way down to about 11. But we kind of just been trending sideways. I mean, that's the best way to look at it. And look, we slowly going back up. You know, we can keep this uptick going for a little bit, and I like that. I'm happy with that. As long as we dip a little bit and keep maintaining, that's the only thing that should matter. You know, nothing else matters, man. Forget the price. It's okay to take profit. I might take profit next week, just don't know yet. All right, so yeah, so even Brian in here, he retweeted this. He was like, tell me one word that describes this. Bullish. And look at this percentage though. Just look at it. Look at that volume, like 1.7 million. That's a lot of sales, but that volume, man, is where it's at. You know, so but yeah, I'm gonna go back here real quick because I definitely want to look at, you know, like the overall market. The overall market ain't doing too good. I mean, it's been like this for a while, and I'm so tired of people talking about it's a bear market. It's a bear market. You know, prices and, you know, crypto ain't doing this well. This token ain't doing too well. So people are really trying to justify why the protocol that they're in ain't doing too well. Well, you can't make the same case with Safuu because they're doing things behind the scene to make the protocol more sustainable. They're actually out there in the community, engaging with the community. They got people in other countries engaging with the community there. Not every company is built the same. You know, a lot of companies are thriving in a bear market. Most of them are not. So I got to give Safuu credit. You can't just hold it as a crush, as a bear market. Oh well, shit. It's always a bear, you know, time frame every year. There's a time frame where shit goes down every year. For how long, that remains to be seen, because nobody ever talks about that. It happens a lot in the stock market world. You know, it's just things that no one ever talks about. But it needs to be talked about. It needs to be put out there on blast that, hey, not everybody's the damn same. Safuu is doing what they need to do. They're doing it. They're making things happen. Other protocols, not so much. They're doing stupid shit like paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to be advertised in Times Square. I'm like, okay, like you relevant. I mean, when you look at your website, you got like $4 million market cap, and you look at Safuu right now at 60 million. I'm like, why the hell would I want to get into yours when you've been dipping for the past, 5 months, even before it became a bear market? So you gotta look at it like this. It's like the volume is really what it's all about. The liquidity is what it's all about, and we're not destined to fail at this point because we have both of that. We have a lot of volume, we have a lot of liquidity. It's locked for 13 and a half years, and now we better come out with Safuu X, which sounds like a production porn company, but I like it though. It's cool though. Kind of remind me of like the XFL, something like that, like something that can be a part of like WWE. But man, let me go something else, man. I can keep going on and on and on all day, but I feel like talking to you guys. So let's hit up in this Discord. All right, so yeah, so this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go and click on that. I ain't gotta hear the sound of the Discord. Might as well get notified right now. Yep. So this is gonna be crazy. The $250,000 no giveaway. Dang, man, this guy right here, dude. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, that's why they call him legend, I guess. There's always something, man. I'm like, God dang. Brian just be coming up with shit, just throwing it out there, just to get everybody to react. But good thing is like he followed through on it. Because most motherfuckers, they throw shit out there just to get you to react, and that's it. You just gonna be reacting. I'm in a lot of telegrams and a lot of Discord groups, and I hear like the developers say one thing, and then they go dormant for like 2 months. So I check back every 2 months, because it seems like every time I check back in, the developer said another thing like, yeah, we're still working on this, we're still working on the UX or UI, we're trying to get the website. I'm like, motherfucker, it don't take that long because you ain't doing anything. I develop websites just because I like to. It don't take me 2 damn months to do the shit that you're doing. So, but with this guy right here, I don't even know, man. I just think because he don't get no sleep, that's why he's getting things done. I don't know. Maybe he's fueled by not getting any sleep, and he's just hungry. He has that killer instinct, that mama mentality, like Kobe Bryant or somebody, man. He going for the kill. Like, you don't need no sleep when you're having fun. And this shit is fun to him. It's fun helping people out. It's fun helping people make money. It's fun, when everybody's winning. As long as we all eating, it's the only thing that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this video short. Please like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Out.